competition. I am so excited to have you all in here this afternoon. The year 3 to 6s have been working super hard all day. They have learnt a song each in their houses only today. So early years, year 1 and year 2, they have spent all today, only today, practicing this song. And they've worked hard and hard and hard and hard and hard all morning, and they are super excited to perform it to you. But it's not just a performance, is it? This is a competition. Ooh. And by the end of this competition, we're going to have a winner that is going to win this gorgeous big Interhouse trophy over here. Ooh. Okay, listen up. In order to find a winner, we need some judges. Boys and girls, it is a pleasure to welcome our first judge to the stage. Can you give a big round of applause for Mr. Freddie? You two know that one amazing! Thank you, Mr. Freddie. Our next judge coming down today is from year 4, Miss Carrie! Got our musical theatre extraordinaires with us today judging. We have got a representative from the swimming team. Can you please give it up for Mr. Pearson? This afternoon, I think she needs to do a bit of crowd control with the judges and keep everyone over there in order. It's none other than Mrs. Pearson! Questions before we begin. Judges, are you excited?
I am very excited. I didn't sleep last night. I've been hearing little things in the background and it's going to be an amazing show. Good luck, everybody. Have a great time.
Fantastic. And Miss Carrie, tell me, what kind of thing are you going to be looking for in our performances this afternoon?
I'm going to be looking for musicality. I'm going to be looking for good movement, everybody maybe working together, a lot of energy. I'm going to be looking for all those kinds of things. So yeah, let me see lots of that today and I'll be pleased.
Now, Mr. Pearson, you know that all the songs today are from the musical Oliver. Can you tell us, do you remember when Oliver was first released and how that made an impact on your life?
Unfortunately not, I'm afraid. No guys, I'm looking for some team performances today, if we can. All about sport for me and that team approach. We want to see everybody getting involved, lots and lots of confidence, lots of dancing, moving about and having fun.
And finally, Mrs. Pearson, who do you think has got the most difficult job today? The students or yourself?
I've heard some little sneaky previews this morning, so I know it's going to be really, really tough to judge this. So I know you're going to have to work really hard, but I think so are we. And look at this trophy. Have you seen it? Who's going to go home with it today?
Okay then. We have our judges, we have our audience, we have everyone ready. Let's start. Are you ready? Boys and girls, will you please put your hands together and give a massive warm welcome to our first performance this afternoon. Singing Consider Yourself at Home, it's the Norman!
Wow, Normans, that was incredible. What a way to start the show, as we were told. Let me see what I've written. I haven't written anything because I was absolutely spellbound. It was absolutely fantastic. It wasn't just the singing, which was beautifully in tune. That choreography was fantastic, and you had some of the finest acting talent of BSKL up on the podium there. So what a way to start. Fantastic. You should be very proud of yourselves.
Well done, Norman. Did a really confident start there. That's going to set the bar really high. Really well done. Enjoyed that. Great.
Never an easy task going first, guys, but I think the Normans have set the standard there for the BSKL Singing Champ 2017. Some of the things that I really enjoyed was the dramatics, people picking pockets as they walked around the stage, excellent movement as they moved, lots of smacking faces, really good performance, guys, well done.
Yeah, well done, Normans. I noticed all the smiling faces as well, so it's great to see you all enjoying yourself. And I noticed that the Normans were really thinking about the lyrics, thinking about, you could see that they thought about what the song meant. So that was nice to see as well.
Now, Mr. Pearson, what's that I just caught you saying there?
Mrs. Pearson is copying my notes, alright? So just watch out for it. I'm going to cover them up this time. Smiles on your faces. No more of that.
Oh dear, Mrs. Pearson, that's you in trouble already. That's your rabble getting just out of control. I think we need to move on to our next performance before this goes any further. Okay, Romans, are you nearly set? We are getting there. I might go down and speak to some people in early years. Let's see, who am I going to speak to down here? Who's saying hello? Hello, what's your name? Addison. And what class are you in?
Red.
In the red class, the Normans class, in the Normans group. And did you like that first song?
Yes.
What did you like about it?
I don't know.
I don't know. It was just everything you expected and more. Are you looking forward to the next one? No! She's not! Why are you not looking forward to the next?
No.
Is it because they're not red? You're very loyal to your house. Oh, well. I'm sure that there are a few Romans in the house that are looking forward to this next one, though. Let me hear you, Romans! Okay. Are we ready for our next song? Then, boys and girls, will you please put your hands together for the Romans?
In this life, one thing counts. In the back, large amounts.
cheeky Romans.
Wow, there was a lot of really good props in that one, wasn't there, as well? You noticed all those wonderful handmade props. I'm very impressed with those. And some really good characterisation going on in the background. Lots of people doing really nice little characters that they'd obviously thought about. I liked that, it was really nice.
Wow, Robin.
It's really hard to believe that you've had one day, one morning, to get that ready. All of those words, excellent choreography, and I was really, really impressed with that note at the end. That high note was spectacular. Well done, Emma.
Now, Mrs. Pearson just took the microphone off me because once again, she's copied my notes. So unfortunately, I'm limited on what I can say. I'll have to cover it up better next time. I love the different levels, guys, in that performance. The people were kneeling down at the front. Some really good gymnastics as they entered from the side. I thought somebody did a really nice cartwheel. What a difficult song that was to sing, and I thought you did yourselves very, very proud. And I also liked Alex Weather's motivational comment at the beginning of just do something.
Well done, that was fantastic. That is such a difficult song to sing, as Mrs. Pearson said. It's very, very wordy. Was it you? Well, I agree with the senior management on everything, so I will give it to Mrs. Pearson. No, really well done. Such a difficult job to do. You've really put the game on us now. 2 great performances so far. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Fantastic. I think we're ready for our next one. Are we ready for our next one? Okay, we are halfway through our competition already. Do you think we've decided the winner already? Shall we stop it there and just have a competition between the Normans and Romans? We've still got 2 more to see. Some great comments from the judges. And I'm sure they've got so many more after we listen to the Saxons. Now, has everybody had lunch? I think this song might leave you feeling a little bit hungry again. Please put your hands together for the Saxons with food! Glorious food!
Till we get the
This is a tough one, judges. What have you got to say on this one?
I'm getting in first before Mrs. Pearson takes the microphone and steals my comments. I love food, guys, and I love that song. You've made me hungry and I've just had my lunch. I really like the entrance and the children walking down the stairs and joining the rest of them. And I also like the change with the different groups singing and the finish to the song as well. Well done, Saxons.
Yeah, well done, Saxons. I have to say, I had goosebumps when the children were coming down. Really creative entry. Well done.
Takes a lot to give Mrs. Pearson goosebumps.
Enough of that. No, I was very, very impressed. Coming down the stairs was straight out of the film. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. And there was another thing I've learnt in my music lessons. Miss Lang would say that was very difficult on the tempo because the tempo kept changing and it was very, very difficult to do. So I think you absolutely nailed that. Well done, Saxons. We've got a big problem on our hands now.
Yes, I'm getting a little bit nervous for the last group here, guys. You have to really give it all you've got. That was really good, wasn't it? And I really enjoyed the way that each group had their own bit. But in between, everyone else was really disciplined. They were standing, listening. Everybody had a lot of words to learn in that song too. This is going to be very, very hard to judge. We've got a tough job.
Wow. I can't believe we're at our last song this afternoon. Are you having a good time? Do you want more and more songs? Do you want Mrs. Pearson to give us a solo? Mr. Pearson likes that idea. Okay, we've got our final house ready to perform. They have taken a bold and creative move to sing a cappella this afternoon, which means they're not using any backing track. So, are you ready for our final performance? Ready to round us off and say cheerio, but be back soon. Give a round of applause for the Vikings! photographer, what did you just say? He says, we're coming back. That's fighting competitive up there. We're coming back. Is it going to be the Vikings? Give them a round of applause. Okay, Vikings. Can you please, nicely, calmly, go and sit back in your seats. We're going to hear a couple more comments from the judges before they head out.
I'm really impressed with that heel flip thing you did at the end. That was amazing. I didn't think you'd pull that one off, so I'm really impressed. Who taught you to do that one? I heard rumours about who it was. It was excellent. That last bit, particularly impressed with that one. There's a lot of words again in that one, wasn't there? I don't know how you did it. Learned them all in one morning. Really impressive, guys. Really impressed.
Guys, the start on that was incredible. The military start, the big shouting, the marching down onto the stage. You don't do things by halves, do you, Vikings? You really challenged yourself and pushed yourself to the limits there. The song, the words going from one side to the other. Really, really good performance. Well done.
Yeah, there was some excellent voice projection there at the start and really quick use of the theatre space. Brilliant, well done. It's going to be tough. So tough.
Wow, a cappella, singing without accompaniment. That is so difficult. I only ever attempt that in the shower, which is very rarely. No, but honestly, it's so difficult. You really challenged yourself, as we've said, and it paid off. I'm very impressed. And yeah, we're going to have a big argument, I feel.
Okay, thank you very much to the judges for their fine comments after them. Right, that's it. We've had our 4 songs, 1 from each house. The judges now have a terrible job on their hands. They have got 8 minutes and 37 seconds to make up their mind. They're going to exit through this door. If they were to go up the stairs, they might be accepting bribes. So we're not going to let them go up there. We're going to ask them to go out the door here, and we'll bring them back in 8 minutes, 37 seconds. In the meantime, boys and girls, I've got a clip to show you of backstage on a big Oliver production back in London. So about almost 10 years ago, there was a big show, a big TV show, and they were looking for Oliver stars, and they were looking for Artful Dodgers and Nancy's, lots of characters from the show to take part in their big production. And the production was full of adults and children as well. So there's a clip here from a TV programme, one of my favourites, and I know one of Miss Moses' favourites, called This Morning. And we are going to hear about behind the scenes of what it's like to be on the show Oliver. So have a little listen.
I've been reviewing the situation, and Fagin, Nancy, Bill Sykes, the Artful Dodger, and of course Oliver are all back in the West End. So I'm here at the Theatre Royal for a tour, and I've been told to come and see yourself at home. Come see yourself, find a family. And our tour guide is Jodie Prenger.
This is the route, follow me.
It's clear. Jodie, of course, won her role as Nancy, courtesy of you, the viewing public, in I'll Do Anything, and is now starring alongside comic genius Rowan Atkinson as the sinister Fagin in the new Sir Cameron McIntosh production. And talking of Fagin, so where are we?
We are in Fagin's kitchen. How good is this?
It's amazing!
Isn't it good? I mean, look, this is the biggest stage in the whole of the West End.
So is this where you make your first entrance?
Yeah, I come right down there. That's where Nancy comes in and then scoots down with all the boys and everything, and then works into the kitchen with all the bits and props and...
The attention to detail is absolutely amazing. You've got all your hankies.
You've got your hankies, you've got a stove and everything.
And what about the audience?
Yeah, over 2,000 people there. And when you come on, I actually want to go, oh yeah. You can't go straight to the scene.
And from Fagin's grotty den to Jodie's palatial dressing room. Assuming we can get in.
I think it's in me, I'm fine.
Now, I've got to say, Jodie, this is no ordinary dressing room, is it? Because there's another dressing room next door.
There's my boudoir next door.
So there's a bed in there.
Have you seen the gold cushions?
And you're right next to the stage, you're so lucky.
It's living the dream.
Are you living the dream?
Yeah, it's what I always dreamt of, and I never thought it happened.
Oh, has it lived up to your expectations though?
Yeah, it really has. It's like, especially like when we were in rehearsals and I was stood there and I had Rowan on one side and Byrne Gorman on the other, and there's Joe from Blackpool stood in the middle, and you just think, is this really happening? And it is, and to perform with performers like that and to sing the songs that Lionel Bart wrote, I'm very, very lucky.
5, 6, 7, 8. But not so lucky are the kids who have to dance with me. Poor things. As I try my hand at one of the show's dance routines, under the watchful eye of associate choreographer Jeff Garrett.
Let's go! 6, 6, 4, 5, 6. Hey, not bad, not bad at all.
What is the hardest part of working with children?
The biggest difficulty really is having 134 children. Each night there's 50 kids in the show, 3 teams, 3 Olivers, 3 Dodgers. Because they're all integrated with adults, it's getting enough rehearsal time to put all the children with the adults in every single moment of the show. So everything you do, you have to almost do 3 times.
Any surprises with these children at all?
The staging of the show needs the kids to have lots of personality, but sometimes their invention gets slightly too modern or a bit too hip-hop, you know, so we have to make sure they stay within the boundaries of the style of the show. So, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to go hip-hop today. I was wondering, do you think I've got what it takes to be on the West End?
I do, but you know what you have to do is keep practicing, practicing, practicing.
Okay, I can do that.
Nice and confident.
Oh, he's a hard taskmaster. Funnily enough, no one was asking me for more. Next up, a chat with Oliver. That's right, 2 Olivers, Harry and Gwion. One wasn't well, bless, who you voted for alongside Jodie. Plus, we've got 3 artful Dodgers, Ross, Eric and Robert. What about your parents? Are they all really proud of you?
My mum, my sisters and my dad were all in around holding hands, and my sister started crying for some reason.
And you had a lot of crying then?
Yeah, my mum's cried a couple of times.
That's what we do, that's what mums do, sorry.
It's my dad more.
And Brian, I understand that you dedicated your role to someone very special, didn't you?
Yeah, my grandmother passed away last year. She never got to see me now do anything. So I dedicate my performances to her.
Right, well, I'm sure she would be very proud of you. Now, guys, I understand that there's more to see. Is that true?
More? Yeah, no problem, Alison. Wigs and makeup's just over there.
Oh, thanks, cheers. What nice kids. Why did none of them mention the 4 flights of stairs? We're nearly there. Oh, dear.
There's over 450 costumes in the show. Yeah, but can I show you my dress?
You've got the best one.
I've got the red dress.
I love it. It's shabby.
Well, she's been running through the streets of London.
That's very true. Is this your only costume?
I only wear one, but there's some people who have to wear 6 changes, well, have 6 changes in a show.
You're joking.
And one girl gets changed in 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
10 seconds.
Does she really do it in 10 seconds?
With a little help from a friend.
So who takes the longest to get ready? It's not you, is it?
No, it's a man.
Who is it?
Rowan Atkinson.
Joking.
No, an
How
hour.
long?
An hour. Now, that's his wig over there.
Yeah.
And basically, when they take the ball cap off, it strips the paint off, so they have to repaint it every single show.
Oh my God, the detail that goes into it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing. Listen, these girls are very busy, so we won't have you any longer. Should we move on?
Let's.
See you girls! Ironically, in a musical so full of villains, the good guy, Mr. Brownlow, that's Oliver's grandfather, is played by one of our greatest spring villains, Julian Glover. Look, that's him with Indiana Jones. But why does he think Oliver has stood the test of time?
There are 4 blockbuster songs in it. Boom, boom, boom. All through the show. Enormous songs, which the audience has to go, wow, about. And then in between there are the other songs, little songs like, I don't know, Pick a Pocket or Two, or, you know, little things like that. And wonderful songs from Nancy, which are interspersed in between. We all know those songs, and we know them because they're so down here.
And those fabulous tunes were written by musical genius Lionel Bart, who incidentally wrote Cliff Richard's Living Dance, so now you know. but it is for Oliver that he's best known. So what's Jodie's theory on the musical's longevity?
Lionel Barr set this musical in stone. It was just such a feel-good show. Even though Diane.
Why are you laughing? I don't know why, because it's actually quite moving.
I get bludgeoned to death and you're laughing.
No, don't make me. You make me sound terrible. But I was nervous.
What's your
I got nervous. I was in your presence.
Don't you laugh?
I'm with Jodie.
I'm with Alison. I've always wanted to meet you.
And I always wanted to meet you.
I have film
Now, Josie, I've always kind of fancied myself as a bit of a Nancy, to be honest with you.
You do know that Cameron never misses an episode of This Morning.
You're joking?
Yeah.
So what do I need to do in order to impress him?
I tell you what, I've got just the right idea. Follow me.
So here I am. This is my chance to perform at the Theatre Royal. Fantastic. All I need now is the kids. Come on, gang! Come sing yourself. Sing yourself. Stand strong. Please clear. Going to get along.
That was brilliant.
I think you could be Nancy. Do you?
I do.
When you want a day off, I'm there for you. You're on. And Sir Cameron, if you're watching, I'm available.
And I'm out of a job.
There we go, a bit of an insight backstage in the show. Lots of wigs, costumes, dancing rehearsals, pretty much what you've done all morning. Right then, boys and girls. Behind the curtain there are Mr. and Mrs. Pearson and Miss Carrie and Mr. Freddie, and they have got a decision for you. I've been to check, and they have chosen a winner. So I'm going to ask them to come out from behind the curtain. I think they're a wee bit scared to come out. Shall we give them a big drum roll? Here they come. And I'm going to pass on to Mr. Freddie, who is going to maybe tell us a little bit about what he thought overall and then announce the winner. And then, whoever the winner is, can we please have the house captains come down to collect your trophy, and then we'd like your house to perform again. So, are we ready? Here we go.
Okay, well, first of all, we'd just like to say we were impressed with everything. Every song had something remarkable about it. You should be very, very proud of yourselves, so give yourselves a huge round of applause. So it was very difficult to make the decision. Mr. and Mrs. Pearson were arm wrestling. Miss Carrie was in tears. I just couldn't make up my mind, but eventually we did come to a unanimous decision. So the winner of the singing competition Interhouse for 2017 is... What? Oh. The winner is... The Normans! Congratulations, Normans! A fantastic job! Come on down with the house captains, come down now.
Have we got the Norman House captains coming down, please? Okay, very beautiful. Consider yourself, Normans, this year's Interhouse Music Champions. Well done to the Normans. Okay, well done. Right, the winning house is going to get to
then tomorrow, when we have our open morning. So, Normans, you need to be prepared to do it one more time to your parents this time. So well done to the Normans again. Children, thank you very much. Just to say to everybody tomorrow for open morning, you do need to come in your blazers. Obviously your parents are going to be come to see what happens, school in action. I'm sure it's going to be a marvellous morning. But once again, to the Normans, well done to you. Fantastic.
Fantastic! Can we give a big round of applause to the Romans, the Saxons and the Vikings as well? A massive round of applause to your teachers and teaching assistants and specialist teachers that helped you all day. A huge thank you to our judges. To Mr. Murphy on the sound and lights. And to Miss Ling, who is videoing you. And Mr. Lehman, who's snapping you up there as well. Just before you go, we would like to invite the Normans back up to sing it one more time. So on you come, Norman. Right then, just before the Normans sing their song again, I've got a message about tomorrow. Can we please ask 3D, 4A, 4E and 5C to stay behind afterwards to get set up for open morning tomorrow? Can we also have the choir singers that were practicing yesterday, the choir singers? And that's it. Can you just stay behind at the very end? And everyone else is going to go back to class, okay? Right then, to finish off, here are our